T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Welcome to our special one-year anniversary Drone Seekers International Sunday Show. Glad you could join us with our celebration show.
Drone Seekers are live.
Yes!
Birthday to us!
Happy birthday to us!
To us!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Drone Seekers everywhere.
And
many more.
Your turn, Kev.
1 year old today, and thank you very much for the who we got here? Oh, happy birthday! There's millions of them. There's millions. I can't read these lot. So, hi Ron, hi Marco, hi Kim, Jerry, and Stephen. And Kim, I've done that one.
Ron, Sally,
Hot Rod Daytona,
Russell,
Terry. Good grief.
That's me.
I can't keep up with this. Look.
Rod.
Oh, Russell. Hang on. Russell. Brian. Sally. No, that's it. I think that's it for now. If I've missed anyone, my apologies. Anyway, there we are. We are 1 year old today. Show. It seems like only yesterday we was watching things like Are We Live? I was actually going to get some old clips. I thought, no, let's not embarrass ourselves too much. We did that anyway, didn't we? Build a drone reviewer. I build a drone reviewer. Right, we've got lots to get through tonight, and we decided because it's a special show, so should we have one guest on? No. Should we have two guests on? No. Let's have lots of guests on. So there we are. Right, we better crack on. And we really will be here all day. Right, so
Just all at once?
Not all at once, no. I thought we'd have one on for every half an hour, Terry. Is all right?
No, I've got an appointment tomorrow.
Oh, you think about okay, right, okay. Well, it's you talk about yourself. I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna find him now. He's disappeared. He's disappeared. Right, okay.
He probably thinks now I don't want to come on.
Yeah. You don't know who he is yet, do you? You'll be surprised. I've got the list. I've got the list.
I've got the list. I don't know which order they're coming in.
We've missed his time, so I've got to open the window. I'm hot.
Get some beer while you're in the fridge.
God. No, we've got a storm raging, and I put the radiator on because I thought, it's going to be a bit cold. I'm sweating.
We've got a really weird sandstorm coming in. Can you see it?
It's funny, isn't it?
It feels like a volcano.
I know.
So, Jackie, is that coming from Morocco?
From the
Sahara.
Oh, I was going to say, with Morocco, it might have your spark in it.
I've got to tell you a funny story, right? When I was about 4 or 5, I'd learnt at play school how rain went back up into the clouds, yeah? So do you know what I did? I went outside and I put all my little toy plastic cars down the drain because I was convinced they would then come down in the next rainstorm.
Right. On that note.
They never did.
I just locked the drain up instead. Okay. Here we are. Oh, there's a bit of a break there. Welcome to the chaos.
Hello, everyone. Coming all the way from beautiful Margate City, New Jersey, here in the U.S., I want to congratulate the Drone Seekers International for their first, their 1 year anniversary. I can't believe it's been 1 year already. You guys are, the best thing coming out of Europe.
That's very kind of you to say so.
You guys are the number one rated drone show in the U.S. coming out of Europe.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, thumbs up. And I do, Mark said, I think I want to represent Marcus too in this. We've been kind of neglectful. If anybody a part of the Drone Seekers International panel here ever has insomnia and they're up in the middle of the night, please come on the number one rated drone show on Monday nights in the U.S. That's Drone Nation, hosted by Marcus Crawford and myself. We come on 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And anybody in this panel is welcome to come on live on the air with any time you desire. Of course, again, if you have insomnia in the middle of the night, hop on live. We'd love to have you on. Marcus, what do you think?
Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be about 4 a.m. or something stupid.
Hey, I
Hi,
also have another announcement in that regard. We're going to change the name, and this might even be a surprise to Rod. We're going to change the name to Drone Nation International.
Yeah.
Now we have to negotiate, but we have to pay you guys to license that name. But we'll get our top lawyers. I thought Marcus was going to say we're going to change it to a Mini Nation International. Since this is the year of the mini drone.
Yeah,
we have the Mavic Mini 2 that dropped at the end of last year. Now we have the Phoebe Mini rushing to Marcus's house this week, and then Hubson just this week dropped in with the Hubson Zeno Mini Pro, which is going to blow them all out of the water by the specs we saw.
Excellent.
I'm just reading through the chat here. Drone Life RC. Anyone fill me in on that one? Drone Life RC?
Drone Life RC's in here?
Yes.
Oh, he's a great guy. He's big guy in the U.S. I think he flies baby camera and FPV both. But no, he's a good channel.
Well, Bernie. There you are, Bernie. Hi, Bernie.
Hi, Bernie.
Hello, Bernie.
And Steve Deere.
Hi, Steve. Yep.
I'm just trying to read through it and trying not to miss anyone because, it's not
You don't want to miss anybody in the 1 year anniversary.
It's 1 year anniversary.
We got 26 people watching.
It says I've got 28 people
and
watching.
11 thumbs up. Make it 12.
And one thumb down.
I'll ignore that. We got 12 thumbs up now.
One thumbs down.
That's probably one of Marcus and I's enemies in there. Don't worry about that.
Or it's Ross in Australia giving us a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Right.
Ross, it's still the same way up. I know you're upside down, mate, but just that way up, We'll be having words later. So how's Ron anyway? Are you enjoying yourself in Margate?
Yeah. It's the weather's starting to change a little bit now. Maybe not as nice as you people over in England. I saw a couple of videos this week from a gentleman who was viewing the Phoebe Mini. He's out there talking about it's too hot. His camera's overheating. The sun's out. The grass is green as can be. I think I got to move to England to get that type of nice weather.
Yeah, now he was up by Leeds. And now Leeds is further north, right?
Oh, it's nice. The weather's real good in Leeds.
Leeds.
It's where he was at.
It's not been that hot, though.
Oh, actually, you say that.
Camera overheated.
East Anglia is the coldest place in the UK today. Do you know that?
Where?
In East Anglia, where I live, behind me. Look.
Oh.
That's my local. That's my garden.
And it's more.
That's a lie shot out the window.
This is where I live. This is Bury St Edmunds. That's our cathedral there. This is Abbey Gardens. Where I used to go.
I can't see my garden. We've got a dust storm coming, haven't we, Jackie?
Yeah.
Marcus, what is the name of that gentleman that's testing the Phoebe Mini in England?
Steve's Drone Life.
Are you guys familiar with Steve's Drone Life?
No.
Apparently he's got a lot of drones.
Yeah, I've been kind of commenting back and forth with him. He got a hold of the Phoebe Mini. He's one of the first guys to get a hold of the FEMI Mini, and he took it out to some beach too. Gosh darn, let me see if I can find it, because I know you guys will know where it's at.
Is Leeds on a beach or
No.
Well, Mark's up in where are you, Mark? Lincolnshire, I think, somewhere. And he said it's not that hot here there today. So
I got a friend in the Caribbean. She was born in Leeds, but she didn't have a lot good to say about it.
So
that's why she's in the Caribbean.
So his first video he did from Doncaster.
Yeah.
And that's up by Leeds, right?
Yep.
And then
Doncaster,
That's south of Leeds. Actually, Chris Pickering, Pixie, he comes from Doncaster area, Sheffield.
It's Sheffield, yeah.
Just south of Leeds.
So the one he did at the beach here, his most recent video, is at Cleethorpes.
I've never been there. You know? I've never
Got to congratulate you, Marcus, on your pronunciation.
Yeah, he got him right, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it wasn't Doncaster, it's Doncaster.
Well, you know, it is funny. I always get a kick out of like British actors when they talk with an American accent, and it's just like what you did. Just that it's funny how we all exaggerate each other's accent.
You know,
Is our language expert on Drone Nation?
I've heard a lot of Americans pronounce Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Alabama.
You guys know I was born in Oxford, don't you?
What Oxford?
I was born in Oxford,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, and the next town over from Oxford, PA was Nottingham, PA. Seriously, no joking.
Nottingham.
I've got to congratulate Bernie on his FPV stuff.
Donkey.
Bernie makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Donkey. Oh, Bernie does. Some of the stuff that
Mark said.
Yeah. No, some of the FPV stuff that Bernie's put out has just been brilliant, I think.
It certainly
Does
is.
he have the new DJI FPV drone?
He's
It does.
flown one, hasn't he, a couple of times? I don't know if
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
He has.
I'm following him avidly.
I got the other new DJI FPV drone, the Air 2S, which they say will work with the FPV goggles and the motion controller.
Plus, you can put it in FPV mode where it'll bank.
I'm gonna fake people out. I'm gonna do all that and see I'm flying FPV where it's actually the Air 2S.
Damn it, Ron! You're making me jealous.
Look, Marcus always calls these extra sensors up here. He says it looks like the Porsche 928 series.
So, Marcus, how much bigger is that than the Mini 2 then?
Well, let me show you. You want a demo? A live
It's
demo?
about halfway between the Mini 2 and the Mavic 2 Pro.
Mark says the Air 2 does not work with FPV goggles. Maybe it does. Maybe not.
Well,
Some people say it does. Some people say it don't. I do not have the goggles or the motion control to do the testing, but maybe I'll fly over to Spain and Terry and I can test that out.
You can do that, Ron. In fact, I looked on my goggles the other day, and Air 2S came up on them.
Oh, there you go. There's
so
some
that's
evidence.
what we keep hearing, Terry, and that's what makes people think that the goggles will eventually work with it. So anyway, that's the difference. And trust me, this one is a lot lighter. This arm is getting kind of tired.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, did you sort out that gimbal drop issue?
I've taken a second flight since that first flight, and the second flight, Kev, I noticed no gimbal issues, but the big difference was the second flight had almost no wind at all, and the first flight, I maybe had it gusting at 25 miles per hour or better. So you take the wind out of the equation, and all the issues disappeared. There were no gimbal issues. There were no props in the shot. Everything that went wrong in the first video disappeared without me doing anything in the second test flight.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Right. Okay. So we've got so much to get through. Ron, thanks for joining us. And
Oh, you're welcome.
Same watching the rest of the show.
I will hang around and make fun of you guys in the chat. No, just joking.
You do that.
No, but
Okay,
seriously, congrats on the show.
thank
Thanks for having me on again. And if when all these new drones come back, if you want me to come back on for a full show, I'd be glad to come back on in the near future.
You bet your bottom dollar you'll be back, Ron. Ron,
All
thank
right.
you.
Great to see you, Ron.
And
Nice to
we'll
see you, Gary.
catch up with you very shortly. You take care.
All right,
Bye,
everybody.
Ron.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for thanks for joining us in the chat. Hit that thumbs up, and if you're up tomorrow night, hit Drone Nation. Coming out of the U.S. on Monday nights. See you later.
All right, see you later.
Bye, Ron.
Bye, Ron.
It's Robin. Hey, Mr. Robin Savage, all the way from España.
Cheers.
Bye.
Happy anniversary.
It's just like magic. You'll tell
Cheers,
Rob
Robin.
into Robin.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite a storm, isn't it, though? Bloody hell. Pink lightning we have. Pink
We're
lightning.
just getting it now, Robin.
So you didn't fancy taking your drone out then?
Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted to fly in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Maybe a bit dangerous. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, Robin. It's been quite a while. Oh no, Jackie, you can't have it. The Skydio's to the left. Just reach over.
Yeah, keep chucking me all these other drones.
I'll distract Marcus, and you reach over and get out of the box.
I don't know which arm it is. Oh, that's my jab arm, so I can't move it.
Ah.
Did it hurt then, Terry? Would you?
No, it didn't hurt at all. I felt shivery in the evening, but
Yeah.
when I went to bed, I was fine.
You have nothing here, Robin. You haven't had the old.
No.
Is it the
Yeah, I had
flies
one
one?
Friday.
He's far too young. See, Robin is far too young. It's like
Yeah.
Jackie. She's too young.
No,
Yeah.
mine
They're going to be the
mine
last.
was,
Probably next year or something now.
mine was a funny one, Jackie. It was Professor.
What? Oh, why is that?
Professor.
Jackie, look.
No.
Give it. Every time I
Oh,
catch it,
dear.
it evaporates.
I'm sorry, Robin. Jackie,
No
I have to
worries.
do that every episode.
Kim said, "Did you get a lollipop, Terry, for being a brave boy?"
Oh,
No, I got a sticker.
I bet you got some sweets.
Would you like a sticker?
He
I
was
said,
munching when the show started. Did you notice?
I
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I noticed. See, I don't miss nothing.
Cheers. All I get is a drink.
Well, I'm loving your FPV, Terry. I've got to say that is fantastic. I'm very jealous of that drone. I
Very
think
smooth.
I think it's brilliant.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to type something, but I keep getting it wrong.
He's trying to type. The nurse called him darling, wasn't it? Or I mean,
Yeah. She said, there you go, darling.
Harvey said it's raining golden sand. Well, I tell her, Harvey, bag some up. We'll sell it.
excellent.
Golden sand. It reminds me of that program. What was it? About the hillbillies. Was it?
Beverly Hillbillies.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that, Marcus?
Beverly Hillbillies? Are you kidding? Born and raised on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
What was actually filmed in Idaho? Actually,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We were talking about the FPVs, Robin, before the show started, and there is a side effect because I was flying my Mavic prior to flying the FPV, and I thought this is boring. I'm gonna get it.
so if anyone's interested, there's a Mavic Zoo. Mavic Zoo.
Mavic.
Just
When we
PM
went to
Terry.
Government, I'm really, really intrigued as to how it flies. I mean, is it that much? You said the Mavic was boring compared to it. Is it that much different?
I
It's
think that's the
hugely
thing, Robin.
different.
It's one of those things. I mean, watching Terry's Drone. I mean, and the other thing is because it's quite a new thing. We were talking about this earlier. That because it's a new thing, there's more of a challenge to because you're working towards something. Oh, you start off in like normal mode, then you go to sport mode, and then eventually, how long you hit the manual mode thing, and it's all this challenge. Whereas with a Mavic or a Mini or whatever, you just put it up in the air, and that's it.
Computer flies it,
And I was saying, blah blah blah.
I'm definitely taking it very easy. I'd say I'm taking it very easy.
See, Terry is our FPV expert.
I don't think so, Ron. No,
I'll never get bored of you, Platypus.
Good evening, all and from the Saharan Desert. Is it night time in the Saharan Desert or cold in the winter?
No, it's extended to his front doorstep. No, John Griffith's out.
I was Andy from. Oh yeah, sorry, I was Andy from. Yeah, Andy from. Well, funny because in Gran Canaria, I've been talking about the sandstorms and whatever, and I think on the Canary Islands they actually get a lot of sand blow across the sea from the Sahara Desert. I think it's more Fuerteventura. I think it was. Dropped a new. What's this? I'll drop a new video on the air too. Check out my channel. Right. Anyone wants to see? Well, actually, Marcus has got a video as well. If you check out Marcus' video on the air too, and Ron's, so that's another 3 hours you're going to spend.
And Bill the drone reviewer just dropped one as well.
Wow. Everybody's got one.
This is the beautiful thing about this hobby, is the fact that you've got so many people doing videos. The guys I was flying with today, so hi Shane and hi Jay if you're watching. We were talking about, if you want to know anything about any drones, go on there. There's so much informative stuff. It's great. Now, a very quick question, Marcus. You might know the answer to this. We were talking about, because someone mentioned it, about the compass on the Mini 2, or should I say on the app. It's gone, apparently.
No. You mean the deal at the bottom? Now you have the they call it the attitude on the bottom left side. So it accomplishes the same thing, Steve. So yeah, they got rid of that one that was in the middle. Is that what you're talking about at the bottom?
I'd never seen it, so I was watching videos. And I thought, hey, I haven't seen that. But apparently, I spoke to someone today, and they said that it's actually now gone. I thought, well, that was good, wasn't it? I didn't even get to use that. Thing's gone.
Yeah, that was an update. I think either the last app update or the one before. And the functionality of the attitude indicator works a lot better.
Right. Have you ever tried it in, Robin? You ain't got Mini 2 yet?
No, still with the Mavic. Loving it. We went out a couple of weekends ago. Obviously, it's been raining a lot here lately, so we haven't really had that much chance to fly, but Maddie Solu's sat on the couch at the minute.
Yeah, I must be honest.
Hola, Marisol, ¿cómo está?
I must admit, the Mavic Pro, it's weird actually. When you actually fly a Mini 2, it's such a light and delicate drone, you're flying away, and then you get the Mavic out, and it's almost like, it's like a comparable Lancaster bomb or comparable Spitfire.
That's exactly the same with the Mavic compared to the Phantom. The Phantom used to feel like a tank.
Yeah.
Whereas the Mavic's like
that's it.
And stuff like that. We did some low flying stuff with the tripod mode with the Mavic 2. And the dual controller.
Did you have a Phantom 4?
Phantom 3 Pro.
Oh, 3 Pro, right, I see, yeah. I was like that.
You're flying dual control as well, aren't you, Robbie?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fantastic. Wow. It's really good.
Is it good?
Try on the flying. Marisol's there doing all the video and all sorts of stuff like that, and telling me where to go. And
so she's the boss.
Get closer. So yeah, it's good. It's definitely going to be an investment, Terry. And we're going to buy one eventually. I think it's good. Thanks for lending it to us.
No, not at all. You keep it as long as you need.
He's got it on the time the border's closed, doesn't he?
Yeah, you've got it until the
2 weeks. It ended up being like 4 months.
But Bernie says, I'm at the field and we'll fly as soon as the show's over. Wow.
Oh, we
That's
look
very
forward to another video then, Bernie.
It's nice to. I'm just sort of making sure I'm not missing anything here because.
Look at that one from John Cuppy. He's out in the field listening and trying to help a friend,
Find
and
a
their
battery.
FPV's thrown the battery.
Oh dear. Needs a battery belt, doesn't he, Robin? Like
Well,
we got.
they
From FPV battle that went.
They've got to go on again soon, haven't they? In what, 2 months? I reckon we'd have to start putting battery belts back on.
Yep, temperatures are going back up.
Yeah, I still haven't tried turbo mode because I'm still scared.
No, I think the best. I think
Oh,
one of the
really? Right.
secrets. Well,
See
well,
what
you
you
know,
love with Terry.
I mean, it was actually 90. Well, just bear in mind, it was actually 9 degrees when I was flying today, and it was wind
Oh,
and
that
probably.
is insane.
I don't know. And the
Batteries
battery
don't go up in
temperature,
9 degrees, do they?
the battery temperature was actually 34 degrees C.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Now, bearing that in mind, so when you
That's
actually
a
fly
good
your
one.
drone in 30 degrees C,
Yeah, about 58 degrees then.
Yeah, easily.
What,
it gets
what were we on
it gets,
that day, Jackie?
it gets a bit warm.
I think it was
It was close to 40,
35 at least, wasn't it?
It was well over 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it? Oh, God.
Oh,
it wasn't
yeah.
It was blistering. My car overheated.
it? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, the
Yeah.
battery fell off.
Yeah. It was a
did.
bit of a disastrous day all
Yeah.
round, really, wasn't it, that meet
Yeah.
up?
Craziness.
Anyway, Robin, thanks for popping in.
No worries.
And we'll, no doubt we'll catch up with you soon.
And
And,
then my best
stand and
friend, Lethe, that is.
yes,
Cheers!
cheers.
Cheers, Robin.
Here's many more. Cheers.
Take care. Oh yeah, there'll be many more. While people watching, we'll stick with the show. Right? Okay. Right, take
See you,
care.
Robin.
Bye.
See you later. Yes.
Here.
Happy anniversary, Drone Seekers International.
We've moved from one part of Spain to the other.
Yeah.
Is this the Spanish Drone Seekers, I'm wondering?
It's the Spanish drone seekers now. That
Is it a
one.
minute?
Hello, Steve.
How's the Sahara dust storm
Oh,
in
sorry,
Mazarop?
but Mandy washed the car yesterday. I washed the car today,
And you'll both be washing it tomorrow.
but I'll be washing it tomorrow again.
You know what?
Can you hear the thunder? We just had a little
Thunder
thunder.
as well, yeah. Yeah, we've had it all. God,
Yeah.
it's not good. Not good at all. The weather over here recently has been absolute. I think they're going back to the UK.
It's been a bit weird, hasn't it?
He does a bit, yeah.
You can't find
Certainly
it.
has.
It's gone.
Oh, John can't find it. I'm trying to find out what he was flying.
Get out there with your metal detector and find it.
Kim, see Ron. As soon as the drone comes out, Kim, Ron, out there.
I must admit, we're all talking about new drones and that, aren't we? And the other week, I actually dusted my Phantom 3 Pro down and took it out for flight. And
How was
I
it?
tell you, it was a real good day out flying. That was a bit of nostalgia, really. And
Yeah.
you realise how good they were, and have all that. That they're not as good as the newer drones, obviously, but for the time, they were pretty good things to fly.
What year did
Um,
you get your Phantom 3?
Sorry.
What year did you get your Phantom 3? How old is it?
2016 is the one.
2016.
All right.
2016.
5 years
Yeah.
old now.
Well, do you
Oh,
know what? Funny to say that. I was looking through some old files because I normally sort of dump all the videos, but I did actually keep the first ever flight, my first ever Phantom 3 drone.
Yeah.
Because you had switches where you had, because you could put it in ATI mode, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the switch on the right hand side of GPS and ATI mode. I
Yeah.
think it did 2 well, 3-1, and the others, and the switch the other side. I'm not sure what he did, but I know when you sort of wiggled it about, it returned to home, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was the standard. That was the standard.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Phantom
but
Standard.
no, I'm talking about it's a different. Oh, the stand. Yeah, because the Phantom 3 Pro had a different controller.
Oh yes, it did, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah,
Did,
the advanced and the Pro had a different controller to the standard because it was,
Did-
it was
am I
the
right in
first
saying
OcuSync.
am I right in
It's the
saying
first
they had a monitor, built-in monitor?
No.
Oh, you had to use a tablet.
You've upset him now, Steve. He's gone.
He's
Bye.
gone.
That had light bridge, right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Lightbridge. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a big old.
Yeah.
Well,
chunk
funny
of
enough,
isn't it?
Steve, I actually modified mine. You see that bracket you've got where that fixes onto? You can actually buy them brackets. And I actually bought one. I actually modified. I had to take the whole thing apart, drill holes in it, and fit that bracket on there.
Yeah, I must admit, I put because there was a plastic bracket on those. I put a metal one on it because the plastic
Yeah.
ones used to wobble.
You know, I had
Right.
an aluminium one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's right. That's it.
Aluminum one, Marcus. Yeah.
Aluminum. Yeah.
Well,
You know what?
Aluminium.
I always say aluminium.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Not aluminum.
Oh, I always say aluminum.
Yeah, we always say that, don't we?
It took me ages
John's
to work
found
out
the
that
battery.
aluminum and aluminium was the same thing.
I noticed Marcus still hasn't had his hair cut.
Not yet. My wife, what'll happen is she'll cut it off in the middle of the night if I don't
She
get
will
it
do.
done.
That's getting quite hairy. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I
We
did.
do a Samson and Delilah.
Yeah, exactly, Terry.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I
Jack,
can't wait.
Yeah.
I was seeing Jackie's
What?
hair is getting a little bit longer now.
I know. It's starting to drive me flipping nuts. Yeah, it might be time for the razor.
Yeah. What did I tell you? Your ears lowered and your head sharpened or something like that.
Did we find out what time Drone Nation is on tomorrow? Spanish time.
So
What
let's
time's on,
see.
Marcus?
What time
doing
is it in Spain right now?
9:30.
Oh, that's 9 years.
Yeah, and it's 1:30 here, so there's 8 hours difference. So if it's 7 p.m. mine time tomorrow, doing that quick math in my head, yeah, that's going to be about 3 in the morning. Is that right?
Yeah. See you next week, Marcus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What was the rerun?
Divorce the razor, yeah.
yeah.
If you could stay up, I'm staying up for the Oscars tonight.
Yeah.
You're joking. I never took you for that sort of bloke, Stephen.
I bet he's a Eurovision fan as well.
I like the Eurovision Song Contest.
You would.
Definitely silence. Woo.
Hey, by
I
the way,
like
I
this
did.
world.
What's wrong with it? I mean, look at all these people, Abbott. I mean, come on.
So Terry,
I
are
like
you,
this world.
Terry, are you doing any flips and that with your new drone yet?
Oh yeah, have you done a barrel roll yet?
No, not yet. I've just got down
come
to
on.
just below a
That's
metre
gotta
off the
be-
ground.
Terry, that's got to be your next video, surely.
Definitely.
Now, my next one is going through these trees.
Yeah, go through that gap.
So look,
I'm going to go through that
Oh.
gap. Yeah.
see that? Comments here. Look, Eurovision is great. There we are.
Terry, you have to come to the mines and fly it through the windows and that for the buildings.
Well, do you know, I was thinking that because there's no roof on that building. But what I need to do is to perfect fast turns.
Yeah. When they open up the areas, the regions, we'll have to meet up again and get
Definitely.
you flying through
We'll be
the
Oh, yeah.
down. We've got a couple of new members as well that will be coming down with us.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Yes. Elaine.
Elaine and Millie.
Millie.
Elaine's friend Millie, who wants to join.
Excellent.
She's only a
Good fun.
youngster, apparently.
She's got a channel called Millie's Moments. She does like travel vlogging, doesn't she?
And the certified drones as well.
Millie Moments.
Does she have a drone, Terry?
I don't know that
Oh
Millie's
yeah,
got.
she's got
She,
an Air. No, she's got a Mini,
Mini, yeah.
I think. But I haven't met her yet. How did you find out about her channel then, Jackie?
looked it up. Elaine told me about it. She said, "Check out my friend's channel," so I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put all these links on there.
There's that little box at the top of the screen. It's called a search box. And you can type anything in there.
Look at his face.
Steve, will we be seeing you over here this year?
Well, it rather depends on
Marcus.
on-
Marcus. MI6.
Well, I thought for a second I thought maybe you were going to flip me off, but
You never know.
Where's Mr. Sutton? Are you still here, Mr. Sutton? Are you still here? Are you vanished? Call him Mr. Sutton. Call him Mr. Sutton. He's hiding from me.
he was in the chat earlier.
He's run away. He's run
Is that
away.
not the next
He's left me.
guest?
That's just not good enough.
He's out flying an IBM drone, probably.
Mm.
Right. Okay then. Right. Well, that's no good, is it? Okay. All right.
Steve, we'll let you get on to your
I've
next
got a
guest.
contingency plan. Don't you worry about that.
Steve,
Don't you worry about that.
let you get on to your next guest.
I've got to find him first. He's
I'll
hiding.
find him.
He's lost the list.
Yeah.
Hey, that means you
Hopefully they're going to get better. Hopefully. I'm waiting for my first crash.
No, don't do that.
No,
do
no
it.
crashes.
No.
No bueno. No bueno.
Right. All right.
No,
Time to move on.
no.
Steve, we'll speak to you soon.
Hey, Steve.
Thank you soon.
you.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, Steve.
See you soon.
Good luck with the next year.
Thank you, Steve, dear.
See you soon. Take care. Voila. How about that?
Hiya, Kim.
So we got Kim and Steve.
Two guests at once.
Woo.
Can you hear me? That's the
Good
main
evening,
thing.
good evening.
Yeah,
Happy
we can
birthday
hear
to
you.
the Drone Seekers
What'd you say, Tim?
International.
I've always been a bit of a Jew, a Jew, a jumper. So,
Just going to play silly buggers.
oh, there you go.
How's Flyby guys getting on then?
Flyby guys are good here. Spring is in the air here in Finland. It's still a bit cold, but we've had some good weather, so lots of flying getting done and whatnot. So yeah,
So
things are going well.
Have you been away and come back again? Or
No, I
not allowed to
was
say.
I was supposed to be away, and that didn't happen. I was supposed to be in where was I supposed to be? I was supposed to be in what's the country next? India.
Oh,
I can't
Oh,
remember.
you're there yet.
No,
Anyway,
no,
I can't
no.
remember.
Right, that
And,
sort of explains.
now I think I'm heading.
Explains a
I
lot.
think I'm heading off to Togo next. Actually,
Where?
Right.
Good.
Togo.
Very nice.
Where's that?
It's in Africa.
Way out in the water.
Oh, wow.
Africa.
It's in the west of Africa. So
Rush,
So
good.
Awesome.
I'm sure you'll see some news there of some drone because I don't think there's many drone happenings in Togo.
No,
I don't think you see
there is now.
Togo is probably not the most popular place for drone use, let's say, but I think that you'll find something there that maybe can use.
Asgard Studios, you'd have to remind me on that one, Marcus. I'm not
You.
sure. Who?
You.
Oh,
Hugh.
right.
It's Hugh. It's Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh from Asgard.
Well,
Hey, listen,
Cute.
check out his channel. He gets some really, really beautiful. He's in Canada. He gets some beautiful, beautiful video.
He does.
Okay.
He does. He does. He gives shots actually. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How are you all doing?
We're 1
yeah,
year on.
we're all
Good, thank you, Steve.
I know.
Yeah,
Happy birthday
excellent.
to us.
I know.
Indeed. Indeed.
First year of doing the show. It has flown past. In all fairness, we were just saying. I was looking at the Facebook group from last April. We had 846 members. We've now got 1,210. So it has
Yeah,
grown.
well,
This-
your Facebook group, your Facebook group grows every day. I mean, you know, you're making announcements to, you know, whether it's 5 or 10 or 2 or something, but at least every day you've got new members joining, which is really good.
Yeah,
Steve,
I mean,
I just sent you a request, Steve.
okay. Well, we got to. Where are we?
How did your road trip go, Kim?
My what?
Photo. Wow.
I think you did a road trip.
A road trip?
Ah,
Oh no, it wasn't you. It was Stephen Timewell. Sorry.
Yeah, wasn't me.
well, where is
Even
it?
if you want me to.
So what
Yeah.
we're looking at,
Go across to Spain.
Cool.
It's all right.
I'm just saying because I thought Steve Timewell actually, because he built that, he bought a van and he converted it into a mobile home, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was Stephen that did
The
the
plan was
road
he was
trip.
going
I
to
thought
go
it
over
was
to
Kim.
Europe, and it didn't happen. But I got the impression, but unless he's just hired one, I don't know. I thought he was selling that. I'm sure
He's
he
in
put it up for
Norfolk
sale.
at the minute, isn't he, with it, I think?
Where is he?
He was in Norfolk with it.
You don't want to be going
Yeah.
there. You're Norfolk. They're funny people in Norfolk. Not really. That's because I mean, because I live in Southfolk and they're the Norfolk.
They all talk like that, don't they?
That's
is
okay,
that-
Marcus. There's a lot of
Rawr.
broads there. A lot of broads. You'll be happy.
Yeah, it's all right though. It's good. Kim, just to let you know, I actually filmed the train today.
Where? Or is that a secret? Is that a secret?
On the Ipswich to Cambridge line.
I know you did. I know you didn't film one.
Steam train, did I?
I know you didn't film one over the viaduct. Would have been a ghost train if it was.
It could have been a ghost train, yeah. No, I was just actually be over there, and I see this plane. I saw a train, and I thought, I wonder, because it's about the fourth attempt at it, and I just wanted to see how easy it was. But however, I realised the train could go faster than a Mavic 2 Pro.
Yes.
Even in sport mode.
Depends on which way the wind's blowing.
blowing.
Depends on which way the wind's blowing, Steve. I mean, you know.
I think in all fairness, I was actually flying against the wind.
So did
Oh,
you
there
say
you go,
it was
then.
did you say it was a steam train?
No. It just I've got his feet. We were on about filming the steam trains. I thought, well, you know, if you're going to film a steam train, what you need to do is make sure you practice on other trains first. You get it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I done the same last year. There was a steam train. I think it was last year, or yeah, I think it was last year. There is a steam train here in Finland, and it kind of goes around. It does these tours, and you can go on it. And I thought it would be great to try to capture it. The thing is, when you're capturing drone footage of a steam train, you have to be aware of steam.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to be behind it.
no.
It can be problematic, you know. It can be.
Well,
you know,
I
trying to get
was
that.
actually thinking though, because I know Kim was talking about this. Well, Kim's filmed a few steam trains there, well, at least 2 that I know of, and it made me think: wouldn't it be good is to have about 2 or 3 drones in cahoots? Now, I'm not all flying them yourself because it's just not, you know, you do it. But if you can actually have all 3 people working in cahoots, one filming that angle, one filming that angle, and one, you know, and then edit it all together, it'd be great.
Stephen would do it with about
Yeah, hey, Steve.
300 drones.
We know a guy that can fly multiple drones. at the same
Yeah.
time. We know a guy.
As long as you know where you all
500
are.
views, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but they would go in the same place. Mind you, it could be arranged. Hey, this is a thing, isn't it? Can you program all these drones?
Yeah, I bet it could. It's Stephen, you know, in like the Matrix, where they put all the cameras around in a circle and then do these
Yeah.
blazing shots. You could do that with your drones around the train, couldn't you?
Yes, you exactly. You totally could. The thing is, you know, obviously, if you're doing that with UK trains, it would be really difficult to get the timing right because they're always late. So
You're right there, Steve. You're right. They are late. Very right, yeah. You're right.
I do look forward to the day where I can actually film a steam train. I thought, in the meantime, I'll practice on the the 145 from Bury to or Cambridge to Ipswich train.
Well, you could set an orbit function going, couldn't you, Steve? Over the line itself, because you know the train's going to go up that line. So you could set an orbit function. You could actually get the drone doing its orbit.
It would help if I had a timetable. But I mean, I'm just going into a field.
I'm thinking of where I film because I can actually see the train coming about 2 miles away. So I mean, I know it's coming.
I mean, why don't go closer to the railway line? That'd be a lot simpler, wouldn't it? To go, but I can't do that. I'll have to fly to the railway line and sit there and just keep panning back and forward. So is that coming that way? That way.
Do you not?
Yeah, I've done that.
So, Marcus.
Well, I was just going to say, to Kim's point, couldn't you then put the drone in one of those in the automated flight mode with the point of interest, say on the train, and then put it into orbit, and it would literally follow the train and orbit that.
Till the train goes under a tunnel.
Steve, it would take a little bit of planning. I mean, I'm kind of
pick your spot.
Yeah, pick the right
you would have
spot,
to be. You would have to be really careful and make sure you put it on the right mode. You want to have it on orbit and not have it on follow me, or you would be completely lost. Has everyone seen my drone?
Then you just work out how long your battery's got to go before you get your drone back.
Especially if it lands on the carriage.
With focus track on DJI drones, let me tell you, you just with the sticks, you put the point of interest on whatever you want, and with the sticks, it will keep that camera pointed right at your point of interest, and you fly the drone.
Oh, good, they're very good. They are good. I must admit, it's one of these things, isn't it? You know, all these things. But we were saying today that all these, like the orbits and the rocket and all the various and the dronies and whatever, they just make you ever so lazy, didn't they? You know, instead of having to do it yourself, you think yourself, I'll just do the drone.
I don't know if I've ever said this on this channel, but I've said this on other channels, but I've never ever used them. I've never used them. I've never used the point of interest. I've never used follow me. I've never used any of the smart features. I'm very old school when I like to do things by hand. I practice.
I think you should be able, because I was saying today the guy I was out flying with, he practiced flying a drone on one of these really cheap and cheerful drones that you had a job to keep in the air. To be honest with you, it's made him a better pilot through doing that than getting a drone that does it all for you.
Let me say this. So a function. Let me tell you where those intelligent flight modes really help somebody like me, particularly things like focus track, because then I'm not worried about the camera. But even a function like Helix, I'm just telling you, I do not have the skill. I would never be able to manually do a Helix to be able to orbit.
You would.
Raise
If
an
you
altitude
practice hard enough, you
and
would.
pull the drone away at the same time. I'm just telling you, I don't have those skills. I don't.
You have those amazing places that you go to, Marcus. You go to those Snake Canyons and stuff. You go to those incredible. If it was me, I would be there. I would be there every day. I would be down there.
Awesome, isn't it?
Those are incredible places that you fly. They really,
they're pretty awesome, aren't they?
Thank you.
Absolutely
It's fun.
beautiful.
And it's Class G airspace.
Which helps.
Yeah.
That's why you go there, obviously.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Try to see if you can nick his Skylo there. It's just next to you, Jackie. Just nip your hand over.
We wait. We're waiting.
Nicky's drones.
We're waiting.
Right. Well, more guests to get through, I suppose. I suppose we better get,
So you're telling them to get out of here? Is that it, Steve?
We're just getting pushed out.
Kim, Steve,
Listen,
thanks very much for
thanks
popping
very
in.
much. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great
stay in the chat, and we'll have a chat later.
I will do. And happy birthday to you all.
Good to see you, Steve.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
It's Bernie.
Hey.
How you doing, Bernie?
Oh, pretty
He's in his
good.
car.
Bernie, where are you?
He's van.
Well, I'm in my van. I'm at the flying field. I'm going to go flying after this. You guys were talking about a train earlier, so I'm going to go see if I can get some footage of a train and post a quick little snippet.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Now I have been chasing a bus.
You always get two along together, don't you?
Yeah, the train and a bus, not at the same place, or maybe I'll work on that.
No, just two buses.
It's a flying field. One comes every hour, and that gives you, and it's relatively, it's not, you have to kind of guesstimate. Sometimes you see the bus go by before you take off. Sometimes you see the bus after you've landed, but sometimes I get it, and I'm just trying to find a nice way to present the bus within, staying kind of within regulations, because I'm not going over the roadway, but I am getting pretty close. So anyway, practice. That's what I've been doing with this 5-inch, and it's pretty awesome flying. Terry, hats off to him. Yeah,
you're eating again.
This actually, while you're on, Bernie, I was looking at this one of your videos. Well, I must just quickly show you this video because, as always, I hope this is the right one, Bernie. And we had Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Oh, Bernie, that was brilliant. I did like that.
Brian snuck in. Hello.
So Brian, when are you going to buy an FPV drone?
Yeah.
Oh, they're brilliant.
Brian's in the market for a new Porsche.
That's coming this week.
Cool.
You're going to get one? Yeah. I think they are, but no, I must admit, the FPV drone is certainly got its appeals, isn't it? Bernie tipped sideways there.
What's going on, Bernie?
Bernie, where you going? Oh.
Bernie's in acro mode.
No, the bus is coming. You run off for the bus.
Bernie, you've missed the train. Have to wait for a new one now. Just drive after the train, then stop in front of it. That's an idea. I don't know where Bernie's gone. I'm sure he'll be back to join us shortly. And yeah, John said, nice. Bernie, wherever you are.
Nice.
So it won't be long before Terry can fly like that. That's why I'm keep telling him.
Well, I hope so. But did you notice, though, that he didn't do loads and loads of very close, sharp turns and stuff? It was all
No, I think it was the
almost
sweet one,
cinematic.
isn't it?
It was lovely.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in what he said there about with the new DJI update when you can just return to home. I'm going to speak to you, Bernie,
Okay,
about
now
the
I can
DJI
hear.
update on return to home.
I would not know about this, but I could find out for you. There's
Oh, I
a
thought that was
gentleman
yours.
that was within like 10 feet away from me that he would have the information or the answer to the question that you would ask me. But that is if you update, what is it? What's the question?
I just wondered what it was.
Still Kim stand there, Brian.
What was the question?
No, the question was, I just wondered what that was.
We got some buffering.
We got the hi. Hi, Michael.
Sergio? No. Well,
That's
both
Michael.
of you.
Yeah, Michael.
That was Michael.
That's Michael. Yeah.
Jeannie's here now. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Jeannie's in the house.
Jeannie's
She's been
in
in
the house.
football.
Chronographer and composer. There we are. Look.
Hey, so I want to ask Brian. Brian, you're probably going to take good advantage of that 1-inch sensor, I suspect, on the Air 2S. Have you got anything in mind already? Some low light stuff?
Never really thought about it, to be honest, until I get my hands on it. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing about with my son's Mavic Air 2 at the moment.
Cool.
He lent me that, so
What's
I love doing the FPV mode with that.
what drone have you got, Brian? Have you got a Mavic Pro, a Mavic 2 Pro, or Mavic 2?
No, I had the Zoom, but I've sold it last week.
Yeah.
So my only one is that now, little Mini 2.
That's it. They're very little drone. Now. They see everyone you've got. That's
smart, Bernie.
Bernie's got a Mini
Like the
2.
colours.
Bernie, that's sort of a Mini 2.
Yeah. Well,
Look at
the advantage of the new Air 2S is this 1-inch sensor, this big camera.
No, I can't reach. I can't reach, Bernie.
What is that camera on there, Bernie? Is that
It's a GoPro 7.
I've kept that for when I get my Air 2S.
Oh, you can have it.
Oh,
What is it? Oh, the controller.
The smart
Oh,
controller.
smart controller.
It does work with it, Marcus. And
It does.
I have no reception.
Bernie,
Bernie's on another planet.
we can't hear now, Bernie. You've lost the sound now.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, I must have. Sorry.
The picture quality is better than the audio. That is weird. What are you using, Bernie?
He's doing a bit max headroom there, isn't he? Look.
That's normally my job. Hasn't happened lately. You notice that?
Hallelujah, brother.
You see, where do you have all this much fun on a Sunday Sunday evening?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
You could be watching Call the Midwife, but
I know. I wanted to see that.
Oh, yeah, is that on? Hang on, I was going to tell you.
No, don't watch that. There's just all these women giving birth.
Anyway, when is your Eurovision Song Contest anyway? I must have missed that. If that's on a Sunday, we have to cancel the show. You know that.
When's what contest?
The Eurovision Song Contest.
Right.
No idea. Never bothered watching it.
It's some quality stuff there, I tell you. You know what you're missing. Johnny Logan. ABBA. ABBA. You know ABBA.
Oh, I know ABBA. I
And
don't know
what's
if
that? Brotherhood of Man?
no.
Yeah, you must remember. No, you're probably too young for that, Jackie. Brotherhood of Man. Anyway. We must. Brian's not saying a word. Anyway,
Bernie's given up.
I think we're going to be here till midnight at this rate, but never mind. We'll keep the guests coming. Right, who should we get on now? Have we got any more guests? Oh, what's this? Hang on, what's this? What? I'm reading. I'm reading signs here.
Bye.
Brian staying.
He's staying, are you, Brian?
Yeah.
Like
You stay, Brian.
I know.
You love Brian.
I know. Right. That should do
That's
that one.
pressing buttons. Oh,
Yeah, I'm pressing buttons.
oh, bye, Brian.
Where's Brian gone?
You need to tell us when to fill in, Steve.
We'll fill it. I'll fill in. Yeah. No. Oh, hang on. Hang about. There we go. There. Hiya, Mark. We're having fun and games. This was never going to be an easy job. I know that.
Mark, you've had all this time. Why aren't you ready?
Because the reason why it looks dark in here is because I'm on my MacBook, and it's a very old MacBook Pro, and I was going to copy the link across to my laptop, but I literally got it in the last second because I've actually been tinkering. The reason I'm not ready is I'm playing.
Oh, what's that?
It's a fixed wing Believer, and I was wiring it up while waiting for my slot, if you like, while watching the show and listening. So I'm just fixed wing. So.
I'm just looking down this list here, thinking what I need to do is get these people lined up very quick. you are right, of course, Mark. You're
well, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You. I would buy you a drink, but you're all underage, so I can't. How are you all?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah, we're all very good.
Let's ask this person. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
I'm at the softball field.
Well,
Did you win?
No, we were just practicing.
Oh, right. Okay.
that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But,
no, it's a good thing. Practice is always good.
Yeah. Have you been flying your drone while they were practicing?
No, but you know what? The sailboat marina's right across the street from here. And on my way to practice, I wanted to not even go because there's like 10 sailboats out there. They're having some kind of regatta today, and I'm missing it for my practice.
She's a reliable coach. She's going to ditch her coaching for the droning.
Yeah, I know. I was wanting to so bad, though.
Tell them they were all good and go home.
Yeah. You'll be their favourite coach, letting them go home early.
Go home early.
I love the little ones. They're fun to coach.
But we'll bring you back. We'll come back on the show soon, Jeannie.
Okay.
Right. But
no worries.
Have a good. Are you going to travel home or are you near home?
No, you probably can't. Can you see that view? I don't know if you can see the view. Well, that's the sailboat marina's over there. I'm going to take my drone up right now. Oh, I'm getting a new drone.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's not brand new. It's the Mavic 2 Pro with the Hasselblad camera. Or whatever.
Yeah, that will be good.
So now I'll have to zoom in that one. It's a friend of mine. He only flew it once. He bought it he had to send his drone into DJI for repair, and he wanted a backup. He bought it. He flew it once or twice, and now he's selling it. So I'm getting a good deal.
So then you'll have 4 drones, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm not. This one I've decided I'm not doing the flying streak because I want to keep it good. I don't want to just use it up, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I can't see any of you, by the way. All I see is black. But I'll let you
well, Mark's a bit dark, but the rest of us are lit up.
We're doing a naked show tonight. None of us have got any clothes on.
Yeah, you're missing out.
You can do whatever you want. I don't see any of you. So. I wonder why. Why is that? That's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly, but I'll listen to the show back. I guess it was a good show.
All right. Well, thanks for popping in, Jeannie. You take care.
All right, you too.
Yeah, see you
I'll see you
later.
soon.
Bye,
Okay.
Jeannie.
That's all. Take care. Bye bye.
So when are you going to fly that thing then, Mark?
Pardon?
When are you going to fly that thing?
Hopefully, well, if I got my finger out, I've been busy with a lot of drone stuff today. I met someone I worked for in Kazakhstan. I hadn't seen them for a while. I've just been very busy. I wanted to chuck it tomorrow, but it's unlikely to happen. Yeah, and it's running on the Hairlink system, so that's a Hairlink.
Yeah.
That looks like the controller for that's quite a big. There's quite a big screen on that.
No, it's no bigger than an iPhone.
What would you use that drone for, Mark?
It's a mapping machine, so it just goes out to map.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So mapping surveys, it'll fly. It can do 80 kilometers out, 80 kilometers back, and do the task at hand. She can fly for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on the battery.
Wow.
It just cruises nicely.
Pretty impressive stuff, isn't it?
What height would that fly at then? What altitude?
Kev, a blooming big one.
A car battery.
So you only need to cruise at 80 meters. So you don't have to fly high. The misconception is, of course, you have to fly high all the time. But you don't, especially if you're doing
Pretty good on 4AA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very big. I mean,
how many cells in it?
It's 6S and it's a 16 amp hour battery. It will take the airframe will take a 22.
Wow.
You know, I think if I saw that thing in the sky, I'd think that we were under attack and it was a
You wouldn't.
torpedo.
You would never hear it. It's quiet. It's so quiet.
All right.
Seeing it. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and it just sits there and cruises. It's not pulling, because it's on 6S, it's turning 12 by 6 props. It literally, once it's up and it's at cruising height, it just glides along, does its job.
I'd like to see one of them in action.
So does that? I'll take it that all has to be plotted first, is it? Or
Yeah. So we got two choices. So the Hairlink system, if I put a GoPro on it or a decent camera with HDMI out, I can fly at FPV completely.
Okay.
It'll do, with the Hairlink system, it'll do between 10 and 20 kilometers in range. And you can fly at FPV, but it's not that kind of machine. It's built to work. It's built to carry a Sony A7.
Blimey.
Well,
That's almost military spec, isn't it?
No.
Is that like the size of an SLR? That's a camera, yeah. That looks massive. That camera.
It's a mirrorless, Steve.
No, that's a Sony A6000. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Sony A7R. There's not a lot in it. They're roughly the same.
No.
Who comes up with this?
You would know if the batteries
What the worst that can happen is if actually there's two of these in the room. There's one over there. There's a third in its box over there. But the first one's over there. Even if that main battery was to go, the first one, it can actually still control itself. The flight controller will still be powered. This one, I put a different bit back in it. I made the mistake of this one doesn't have an option of backup battery. So my error. But but it has got ADS-B built in. It will auto avoid other aircraft. So if there's another aircraft, unlike a lot of systems that just tell you, like AirSense, if this comes within range of, say, an air ambulance pumping out, this will take its own avoiding action. It will literally turn away from the helicopter.
Wow. We've got someone in the chat wants to join us, and who could this be? I wonder. It's DeMarco!
DeMarco.
Where's the music?
Yeah, why didn't DeMarco get an intro?
Hey!
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, special tune.
All right.
Oh,
Here, you guys.
We got John as well.
Two for the price of one. John's in the middle of the field. DeMarco's not in the middle of the field.
Hey guys, Coupé. What's up, guys?
Happy 1 year, guys. Happy 1 year.
Congratulations.
You fucking back.
Talking all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Which drone was it, John, that crashed? Which drone was it that crashed?
Oh, it was a Hawk 5. It was a Hawk 5, and he actually just went to go get it right now. I was telling them about your. I was telling them about the battery in the chat earlier when we were hunting for it. Yeah. It's all good. It's been a bit of an interesting day in FPV. More for him than me, actually.
Hey, John.
But yeah.
Turn that hat around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Recognize that hat.
Yeah, all the time. It's a great hat. He only sends quality hats.
No, we never got one.
Yeah, we haven't got one.
We're here. We're just having a fly. It's a beautiful day. Nice wide open space. So if you guys can see that.
Yeah, it's good.
Robin was saying what race course is that? It's actually Newmarket race course. That's actually the Rolling Mile Newmarket. He wanted to know where it was, so I'm telling him. Well, that's
Flying today, DeMarco?
Yes, ma'am.
You flying, yeah?
I am getting ready to fly. In fact, I'm charging up all the batteries now, and I'm actually stuck in download hell here because I've been.
I'm just about to say that
I've been here for an hour and I'm at 49%.
Cool.
My signal is kind
I'll
of
let
breaking
that
down
is.
here. I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate it.
All right, John, you take
guys,
care.
Again, congratulations on 1 year of streaming.
Thanks for popping in, and I'll catch up. I'll catch up with you. I need your help to set up an FPV drone, John. John, I'll give you a call sometime. Yeah.
No, he dropped out on you then.
Get up with me when you have time, and maybe we'll plan something out.
Yeah, we'll do. You take care.
This thing is
See you later, John.
Happy flying.
I don't know why it was good in the beginning, but now it's no good.
Okay. Take care, John.
It's a bit of a bad reception, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First, guys, congratulations! 1 year. Congratulations.
1 year.
Thank
1
you very
year.
much. Yeah, we deserve a medal, but we're not going to get one.
So, DeMarco, what did Mrs. Moore say when she saw this come in the mail?
Well, it's funny you say that though, because I tried to like in at it. Go. Hey, get out. So,
he's going to get you. Do realize DeMarco's going to get you drone there. He's going to fly.
yeah. No, Marcus, I told her when it came out, I messaged her. I said, "Oh yeah, like the fellas got a new drone and they want me to get one." But I was like, "Nah, mine are fine." And I was like, waiting for her to say, "Well, go ahead and get it," and she never said it. So I'm still driving an old one. But I tried to slide it in there, man.
Cool.
Oh, he's gone now. John's gone. I don't know if I'm putting it on there. We've still got
Michael's there.
I love it. He's going, Dad. When are you coming out, Dad?
Yeah, looking through the window. Look.
He's still looking through the window. Yeah.
Charge the batteries up. Charge the batteries up.
Like I said before, like when the show started, I was updating the firmware from our smart controller, and we're now an hour and 16 minutes of the show, and I'm at 53%. So I hope to make it before it gets dark. So
53% after over an hour.
Yeah.
What a tip that has worked for me in the past, DeMarco, and I don't know why it is, but it seems like when I'm on my home Wi-Fi, the DJI servers seem to be slower, and I often can do it over wireless over my mobile device, and it tends to be faster.
Well,
can you not plug that into the DJI Assist on your computer?
That's what I'm using now, actually.
What he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. It's taking forever. But hopefully, well, the batteries will still charge it too, so I got some time. So I'm doing some lifting weights too. Wow. Guys in the back.
Especially that orange one.
Yeah, it's a beast.
You want to work out with Mark's drones if you want muscles.
Oh, is that
the size of him.
is that the old Total Evo?
Yes, the old one.
The old one. That's a good drone, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't flown in a couple of months, but yes.
Because they're bringing out a rival to the Mini 2, aren't they?
Word is we haven't seen anything solid on it. So Marcus knows. Marcus knows the CEO. Come on, Marcus, tell him.
Obviously the Mini world is exploding, right? FEMI has got that Mini that's out now. In fact, I'll have one on Wednesday. But the Hubsan just announced. Well, you know how it goes.
I just had a vision of your room there, Marcus, and it'll be drones all over, and you can't get in.
Them boxes, Johnny. What do you think all them boxes are, Terry? There's bloody drones in there. There's drones and he hasn't even seen himself yet.
He's going to have an extension built.
Yeah, that's just about the size of it. But
he'll have to move out soon.
Yeah. The one that I'll bet DeMarco is excited about, though, is Hubsan just made an announcement for that they're going to come out with a Mini drone.
And also smart control.
It's the Xeno Mini Pro Plus, or
right?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry.
We lost Mark. Did we lose Mark?
Yeah, he waved. I guess he had to go.
We'll catch you later, Mark.
Hot rod, no hot rod. This is the old Evo and not the new one.
Yeah.
So the smart controller won't work with the new one.
I'm not sure. Yeah, because Ross flies the only person I know who actually flies the new one is Ross.
Yeah,
in Australia.
With that new Xeno coming out, if the price is right, maybe I'll think about it. Yeah, but if it's $400 and up, I think I'll pass on that one.
What about the DJI FPV then, Marco? You not? No.
You mean the new FEMI Mini?
No, the DJI FPV.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would love to have that though. But for $2,000, man, I mean they aren't giving it away, especially for my first FPV drone. I think I'll start with something a little bit more cost effective.
Yeah, it's expensive to crash.
Yeah, expensive to crash. So, and then I might not even like it. I might be like, oh crap, get this thing.
I think that's like 5 years to actually make it with those specs.
He's talking about what Rod is referring to there is the specifications that Hubsan put out on their mini drone are they're out there. They're saying a 40-minute flight time. What I was trying to think of what the other things that were. Oh, it's got obstacle avoidance, front, rear, and downward obstacle avoidance. A lot of features. Oh, a 200 megabit rate of transfer, video transfer.
Wow.
I mean, really, in a little mini drone. We'll see.
But has it got the Hubsan drop? That's the thing.
Has it got what?
The Hubsan drop.
I like
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Mikey has to ask his mum though.
Well,
no, Michael, I'm not married either, Michael.
And I'm not saying a word. Anyway, someone very kindly asked me last week to show this video. So I know we get on for time, but I'm up at the time. But we must quickly show this video because otherwise I'll be sacked.
Very nice.
Promise to show it, and show it we did.
Very nice.
well, it's been a very long show.
What a show, eh? What a special,
I would just like to say,
guest.
Marcus, Jackie, Terry, Kev, and DeMarco. You know, it's been great. For last year, you know, it's been brilliant and it's been great. And let's see if we can make it 2 years, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We will. And thank you, Steve, for all your hard work.
Well,
you put in a lot of time.
Savior of drone seekers.
Yeah, you get out of it what you put into it, and we just enjoy doing the show. And you know, for people watching, you know, we don't get a massive audience, but hey, it doesn't matter. You know, the people who come watch this show are very sort of, you know, well, they stick with us, and that's a good thing. So. Great show, guys. And Jerry, thumbs up. Thank you, Jerry, and thanks everyone for watching. And we'll do it all again next week, no doubt. But in the meantime,
congratulations, guys. And ladies,
thank you, Marco. Thanks for coming on. And
thank you.
Is fly safe, stay safe. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Joining us tonight on the Drone Seekers Sunday Show. It's good night from us until next time. Stay safe and fly safe.